Hey, what's up guys? I'm back again with another video with some stuff I didn't get to share on the last one. Some spooky stuff. Right here we got a image of what looks like the devil, Satan, in the sky. And yeah, that's about all I can say that this looks like. You got the face, the red complexion, got nostrils, a mouth, you got eye, reptilian eyes with a red complexion, just poking through the clouds. Very scary. I mean, look at that. Let me darken it up a little bit. I mean, look at that. That is spooky. I mean, what else could that be, guys? That is an image of a demon. Right there. There's eye, there's the nostrils, the mouth. Sorry, that was horrible. But I know it's bad quality. But these webcams weathercams aren't great. But I'll try to get it the best I can. I like to brighten it up, then darken it. Look at that. I mean, I know it's kind of rough looking, but if you can't see that outline, these nostrils, there's a mouth and this eye. That one's got like a dot. This one is like a reptilian. And it looks like he's got an ear, like a Baphomet or something. But yeah, that's pretty spooky, guys. Anyways, I got more stuff to show, but this one was real wild. Anyways, let's go check out the other stuff. This was, I can't remember what city, but on the top of this building, I caught this disc type thing interacting. It almost looks like it's shooting the top of this building or something. But it reminds me of some other discs I've caught. Like, they're almost like, they're weird shape. But then you got this middle thing right here. It's like either a window or something. But there's this beam coming from it. I don't know what that is. But it's clearly a solid looking object that's illuminated. And you can't really see what's in that window type thing. But I just thought that was pretty crazy. I mean, I catch stuff all the time, so it's not too crazy to me, but it's the same thing. And then another one of these with the sun captured in the clouds, but then I look up here, and this is pretty weird. I don't know what to say about it. It's like some demon face again. It's got an eye right here, big red eye. Got another one right there. It's got like this weird nose type thing, and then the mouth. And then on top, there's some structure, but it looks like horns almost. Almost like a horn and a helmet type thing. And I swear it almost looks like there's like light coming from its eyes. But just look at this thing. You can see the eye and the pupil clearly. Both red eyes. And I'll try to darken it. There we go. Look at this. Look at that. Clearly an eye right there. There's the other one on that side. It's got a weird looking nose thing. And then the mouth. And then some kind of like helmet deal. I don't know, but these sky gods or demons or whatever the hell you want to call them, they're real as far as I can tell. I mean, I've caught several of them. I mean, look how big that head is. That's huge. Here's another shot of one of these wheels on the back side of it. You could see like this arm connecting to it. This arm goes down here. Then you got this wheel with the spokes, and then it goes around here. I showed the other view of it on my last video. It was pretty wild. But you could see how it's like these circles, almost like gears in there. It almost look like gears turning this thing. It's generating the sun or whatever. I don't know how the hell they're doing it, but it's very, very strange. Okay, and then this one's bad quality, but I just wanted to share some of this stuff. These blotches that look like, I don't know, dust or rain, but they're not. Oops, sorry about that. But when you look through these things, you can tell there's something behind here. Look at this. So there's some kind of craft right here. You can see the structure of it. And then on this side, it looks triangular. And you can see the outline of some kind of either being or something. But these craft are like translucent, interdimensional, just outside of our frequency. But sometimes you catch these blotches and stuff, and it shows you certain outlines and parts of the structure. Like there's this wheel thing right here. And I'm pretty sure there's another one right here. And I think that's like a head. You can see the beans too sometimes. But anyways, that one's going to be tough for people to wrap their mind around or believe. This is a shot I caught. I can't remember where it was, but in the sky. I wasn't sure about these things, but to me they look like a bunch of cigar craft. I mean, that one almost looks, I mean, once again, it's not great quality. It's from a distance, but you can almost see a metallic like shine on these things. On that one especially. And then over here it almost looks like a flat disc type thing in the background. But this one, you can almost see a shine on it. There's a disc right here. Oops. It's right up there. Then you got an orb over here. But these clouds are very strange. And I've seen them quite a bit. And to me, I'm pretty sure they're cloaked cigar ships. This one looks like a little disc. But it is a little too far away to really tell. And the quality's not that great. But let's see here, moving on. This was, I can't remember, I think Texas or something. There's this building. This building with these green lights on it. But at night, I caught what seems to be a craft. You can see the circle, and then another smaller circle inside. And if it was better quality, I'd be able to tell if these were beans, but I think there are a few grays poking their heads out. Especially right there. But there's definitely something there in the sky right there. I mean, it's got designs on it. It's some kind of, I don't know, wheel type craft. But once again, the quality sucks. So we'll move on. This was something I caught in the sky. This red thing. It looks like another, like, AI type thing. I could see this big green eye. I'm not sure if this is an eye or a mouth, but it looks like a green eye right there. But see, I wasn't quite sure because of the quality again. Because once again, I thought it could have been an image of another demon. The eye there, an eye here, and a mouth. But that mouth looks like a green eye to me. So it's some kind of craft, I think. But very strange again. I mean, you see this red thing just poking through the clouds. It's not normal. It's pretty nuts. Anyways, let's move on. I mean, this stuff was just crazy. I don't even know how to explain what I was catching here. Just all this wild stuff going on. I mean, all these lights are going crazy on the camera. And this thing, I don't know what it is. It just showed up on the camera. It's a big, huge... It's like these living freaking machines. I don't know. You can see like this arm coming off right here. See this like hand or claw coming off it. I think there's an eye right here on it. I mean, it's just a huge... I don't even know what to call it. It's a huge thing. And then look at this thing. This translucent hand coming out here. And then you get an image of a reptilian right here, a translucent image. Of this head. I mean, there's so much stuff going on. And the quality, once again, sucks on these weather cams. But yeah, look at this thing. What is this thing? It's got 6 fingers on the hand. Or whatever this is. But look at this like arm coming off this thing. And once again, I think only the cameras are catching this stuff. I mean, it's connected to this thing. I don't know what this thing is. But it's very weird. And I wish the quality was way better. And here's another shot of the same area. And then you can see this weird looking... I've caught these craft a bunch. These interdimensional like things right here. There's an eye on it right there. And then it's got like designs on it. And then you got another image. Look at this. Some kind of being right there. And you'll see these faces and these little coin looking things. I don't know what they are. They're like portals or looking glasses or something. But I mean, I've seen craft and beings looking through them. I've seen craft manifesting out of them. They're like portals or something. And then look at this up here. And behind it, it's like a black hole type thing. Just stuff going on all over the place. And it's weird. These things and craft like manifest that I can't even explain because of what they look like. They just, I mean, like in the background, this huge thing right here. Looks like there's a gray inside right there. I mean, it's just so weird how this stuff just pops up on camera, but I can't imagine people are seeing the things. Anyways, moving on. Look at this thing. It's like a huge cube. It's this red looking, I don't know, like something. It looks like a cube to me. Or a square. And you can see the reddish tint on this thing. I didn't really know what to think of this. But it was really, really low to the water. Look how low that is to the water. And it's just like hovering right above. But it's this reddish color. And I really don't know what else to say about it. It's just very, very weird. This was one of the older images I caught with all these huge disc type things in the background. It was more of these blotches, but this is one of the clearest images I've caught that actually shows you what's going on, or what these things are. Look at this huge disc. These windows that are actually like eyes. Most of them are like eyes in the windows, and I've shared that before. There's smaller craft that are the same things, but you could see like these little bumps on the top of them that look almost like organic on the designs. It's very weird. And then they're pretty much all the same thing, I think. I mean, like here you got the window and then the disc. And same thing over here. You get the window and the disc. And probably the same thing up here too. But you can darken them up and really get to see them. I mean, look at that thing. And they're behind the building. Look, the building's in front of it. So it's not like it's something on the screen. These are huge discs that are unseen to the human eye, obviously. Moving on. This was a craft above the water that obviously people aren't seeing, I guess. I'm catching them on weather cams. I mean, look at that thing. It's weird. And then you got more of these discs up there, all over the place. And these things are probably everywhere around us, and we can't even see them. But what's weird with this thing is it looks like there's something like releasing it from the water or something. Look at this. It's like some kind of metal platform raising from the water and like releasing this thing. I don't know. It's crazy. Can't believe I catch this stuff and like nobody's like seen anything like this. That was a close up of that thing, the disc, and you can see the eye right there. I mean, it's clearly an eye on the window. And that's their little porthole. Well, actually, it's probably pretty damn big. It's a huge ass disc. Anyways, there's another image of another demon in the sky. I've shared this before. But yeah, this one, clear as day. It's some kind of face that you got the eye, the nose, the mouth, the face, and it is red. And then on the other eye is covered somehow. You know how the Hollywood and stuff always cover their left eye to pretty much signal that they're Satanists. So, that looks like an old demon. Just pretty wild. Oh yeah, that's good. I got them right next to each other. This is the latest one I caught that I just showed earlier. Look at that thing. I mean, this one you could see both the eyes. This is like a reptilian eye. You know what's weird though? Is that a lot of the things I've caught on like live TV where people's eyes have switched to like reptilian and stuff. I've also caught them switching to this like droid looking eye with like just a pin dot pupil. They've switched back and forth. So I don't know if that's like an archon or some kind of AI controlling the reptoids or what, but this is obviously some kind of demon that's showing up in our sky. I mean, it's obvious who's running the place right now. Okay, and this one really puzzles me. I can't figure out exactly what this is. I think it's a reptilian. And I've showed this before, but you got this craft type thing right here that manifested. And then you got this thing in the seat right here. Okay, it's either driving it or something. But just follow with me here. Okay, we got an arm. It's bent. The wrist or shackled or something. Here's the hand. It's a weird hand. And then the other hand is on the other side. And these are the shoulders. It goes up. But there's like 5 different types of faces that I'm seeing. I don't know which one is the right one. Oh, what happened? All I know is that... Hold on. First, I see this ugly dinosaur-looking reptilian. Damn it. Okay, here's the mouth. Here's an eye. Here's an eye. And he's got like a bumpy head. He's got his head turned. There's something... Okay. He's got his head turned. He's got his arms there. See it? This is an old image that I've kept forever, so I probably re-downloaded it 100 times. The quality's not great. But you can see what looks like a mouth open right here. Well, it seems to be a nostril. 2 nostrils. Clearly see a reptilian eye. And then one on that side. The head. Okay. Look at that. That's what I was seeing at first. Okay, that's the first thing I saw. With his mouth, you can even see teeth. You could see this reptilian eye with a slit. You could see a nostril on this side, maybe another eye, and then the head. Okay? It's hard to draw with my thumb like that. But then there's another one. But the main thing you can really see on here is the arms that are shackled down and the hands. Okay, here's the other face I seen. This one looks like it could be something. Okay. There's nose, mouth, and this could be some kind of helmet. But anyways, it's sitting on top of this egg thing, controlling something. Whatever it is. I just can't figure out what the real face is, man. It's hard, and I know the audience, whoever's watching this, is probably like, this dude's nuts, but look at his head here. I mean, that's what I think it is. I think it's this reptilian. Looks like a dinosaur. He's even got teeth. His head's turned. I mean, it could be anything because the quality is not great, but what I clearly see is arms, these weird looking hands, and there's straps around the wrist of these arms. And he's on top of this egg type. It's like a translucent egg type craft. I mean, look at the craft. And then there's another side, or another one on this side. But I don't... Yeah, there's so much stuff that it could be. I don't know, I'm blabbering on. This was a zoomed out image of it. I mean, look at these things. These things are huge. And they're unseen to the human eye. And they're just like right there. I mean, you can clearly see this big egg thing. And then there's like another type craft. Either that or they're connected. And then you can even see like walkways, like stairs leading down here in the backside. But I don't know. I just think that stuff's freaking crazy. And then we got this one, real interesting. Look at this, like Stargate. It's a stargate with an ugly ass demon looking right through it. It's like a looking glass. I mean, it's a classic interdimensional stargate. It's got the ring, all the designs around the rim. I mean, it's showing half of it, but when you zoom in, clearly some kind of demon. Big forehead, big fat looking face. Looks like the brain on Ninja Turtles. It's got the eyes, it's got the big old mouth with a scringy nose. And he's got sharp teeth. And he's looking right through this thing, probably. Hey, look at that. I mean, that's clear as day. You could see his teeth. Looks like an old man almost, but like a demon. Like a old monster type. I mean, you can see his nose, everything. A big old head. And look at that thing. He's looking right through. Try and get a better image of him, but it's pretty clear on what that is. Some ugly ass demon looking through this gate. But anyways, I think we'll leave it there, guys. Here's another different image of these discs that are just chilling above these buildings. Look at that. You can see the eye right there. Just wild stuff, guys. And it's crazy because these things like never move on this camera. I always see these dark spots right here. Look like clouds, but that's what they are. They're these disc craft. And they just sit there. They're the watchers. They got eyes on them. They're the watchers. But I'll leave it there, guys. And I'll have some more stuff coming soon. Thanks for watching. God bless.